Hello Cancer, this is Victoria from Mindful Bamboo and I'm here with your May Tarot forecast. I hope you're doing great. As always, we're going to be looking at your love life, your career and workspace, and we'll get you guidance from the universe on how to best navigate the energies of the month of May. At the end, I'll post some messages from your person of interest, so please stay tuned till the end. And of course, if you are new, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to like the video. There's a bunch more information in the description box on what I do, how to connect with me, request a personal video, personal reading, or anything else. Since I got a new oracle deck recently, it's called the Cosmic Dancer Oracle. We're going to start with a quick message from this beautiful deck. And these readings are for Sun, Moon, and Rising Cancer. So if you're checking this for a sun sign, please check out videos for your other placements as well. It will give you a more well-rounded message. Wow, you have number 13, improvise. I'm also seeing this as being the creator, you know, the creative force, right? You don't need to follow in the footsteps of someone else. You're supposed to create your own footsteps, your own choreography here. And I mean, yeah, I am picking up some dance metaphors, but it is the Cosmic Dancer Oracle deck, so why not? It's up to you to create the steps, to decide when to start and when to stop, etc., etc. Let's see what we have with tarot. Six of Wands, first card. I love it so much. Beautiful hummingbird, and look at this collaboration and, you know, just symbiosis really. Six of Wands a lot of times is just about one person in the center, front and center, who's the victor, right? Celebrating the victory in public. This is very different vibe. This is like symbiotic connection where we're both winners. Nine of Wands. I will comment some more after I lay out all the cards. And Three of Wands. Wow. Lots of fiery energy for you in the personal space, Cancer. For your career, you have Ace of Cups. That's that creativity part. Page of Swords. And King of Wands. And then advice from the universe. Queen of Swords. Five of Wands. 10 of Cups. Beautiful. Bottom of the deck, Judgment. So there's definitely some new clarity that's coming in for you, where you're understanding better what are people's intentions in the situation, in the scenario, including your own, but also theirs. And then you're starting to see the patterns, or why it's not always been easy to work through certain things, because you just saw it as a very different opportunity. You know what I mean? Like one person could see this partnership as like a partnership of the souls, you know, of like that creative spirit, just going, being very easygoing with each other. Another person saw it as a financial opportunity, and for them it's like that's the priority, that's the focus of how do we make money with this, how do we make it prosperous, how do we scale it, right? And relationships and communication is secondary. And because of that, at a certain point, some challenges started to appear in this collaboration, whatever it was. Maybe even in a relationship, you know, that also happens, that people have different priorities, or even what their definition of love is, or a committed partnership, right? So you have Six of Wands, Nine of Wands, and Three of Wands. You have 3, 6, 9, right? It's not exactly in that order, but essentially it is that. And they are very different energies, but essentially it is saying that you need to start fresh cycle with setting intention for what you're trying to build. You see, this person is actually also looks like a mountain. You need to understand very well what is it that you want to create. You know, if it's family life, what is it like? If you're working on yourself, learning new skills, why are you doing it? What is your vision for the future? Don't get too carried away, but also have something solid that will be inspirational to you. Maybe even put it somewhere in front of you where you can see it every day, and it will be reminding you why you're climbing this mountain. What is so important here? Sorry about the interruption, guys, but basically what I'm saying was this card here with this energy is that once you remind yourself or you figure out your motivation in this relationship, what attracts you in your partner, what are you trying to build with them, or if it's just about you right now and you're working on yourself, not just building new habits, but what is the purpose around it? How is it gonna add value, add joy to your life? Once you're more clear on this, the obstacles are gonna disappear and the right companion or the right resources will appear, or your current partner will get in alignment with it more intuitively. It's not like you're gonna have to make a case for it. Things are gonna fall together naturally for you. Now, when it comes to your workspace, we have Ace of Cups, Page of Swords, and King of Wands. You could be working with someone who either is a fire sign or just have this big personality. Someone who is has a lot of confidence and a lot of presence, a lot of charisma. When they enter the room, people notice, right? So take advantage of this, because this person is helping you learn something important for yourself, about yourself, right? They are seen by other people, but they also have an ability to see you in a light that you won't necessarily be able to see yourself. So, take advantage of that situation. But apart from that, a lot right now is about building the vision of the future. So maybe in the case with this person, you're thinking, okay, yeah, 10 years from now, I want to be where they are, right? And you're looking up to them. And this is a great scenario and context and great example of, who to look up to. They have what you want, or they are where you want to be, and you're learning from them. Excellent, right? But build your version of this. Don't just copy and paste. See, adjust it towards your reality and who you are and what you want to create, what feels good, what feels great, actually, right? There's a connection with the heart space here with Ace of Cups. When it comes to business and workspace and even hobbies, because that could also be included into this area of the spread, a lot of times people are not really connecting to the feelings, emotions, to the joy, to the heart. But it is actually very important, especially when you're going up to those next levels, to where you are the leader, to where you are the creator, etc., etc. And you have a great opportunity to get there. Advice from the universe. We have Queen of Swords, Five of Wands, and Ten of Cups. Be strategic about the practical aspects of your life, but do not have too strict of a template when it comes to your relationships. That's what I'm getting for you, Cancer. And you usually don't anyway. You're very much moving with the emotion, with the energy, with the intuition, and it's great. Keep it that way, right? So you could be learning lots of information, maybe even taking up some courses in becoming more efficient with your time, or getting your message across. And it seems like this is such a great skill or such useful information that you can use it everywhere. And it is true to some extent, but do not get carried away when it comes to your relationships, whether it's romantic or friendly or it's family members, right? You still use your intuitive guidance there. Skills may be applied, but tread lightly, exercise caution, right? Because you're still supposed to move with very intuitive feeling there, rather than build a strategy. First of all, it's hard to build a strategy in a relationship because you can't control what the other person is doing, thinking, saying, right? The best, or the nearest to what I can think of in terms of strategy with someone else, is to talk to them about how you see the relationship, or maybe some kind of ground rules that you'd like to establish if that's important to you and it doesn't happen but on its own naturally, right? And then the other person does their part and you align and you find compromise and like, okay, this is how we are doing it, right? This is how we want to spend time together. These are the values, or whatever it is, right? these are non-negotiable rules. And then, yeah, hopefully you agree to that and you can both follow those rules. What is the message for Cancer from their person of interest? Message for Cancer. Hermit in reverse. Queen of Swords. Seven of Cups. Yeah, so your person doesn't want to have any secrets or doesn't want to stay away from you for too long, and you can interpret it the way it fits your particular situation. They have been dealing with some confusion lately, but that brought them into the space when they want clarity more than ever, with you in particular, and maybe with something else in life as well. So don't be surprised if your person hasn't been strong on like talking about their feelings or maybe about your future together, and then suddenly one day in May they come to you and they're like, you know what, I think we should talk about where we want to get, where is this going, or you know, are we gonna move in together, are we gonna have family together, right? I think it's time for that conversation, big time. But it is a good sign. It is because this person is now at the point where they don't want to be just looking, just checking, just testing the waters anymore. They want something more solid, and they want to know if they can have it with you. If you're already in a marriage, then this person kind of had a chance to rethink and maybe redefine certain interests and priorities that they have in their individual life and with you, you know, together as a couple, right? And they want to get clear, or they get clear. They want to come clear and they want to discuss it with you, right? It may sound a little bit out of the blue, like, why would you even want to change something wrong? You know, that's the first response we usually get. But listen carefully. Listen and hear where the person is coming from, right? Because they definitely want for things to flow more smoothly and to be better for the both of you. They may not yet have figured out the way, but they know that they want to make some changes to make this better, to get to the next level with you. So, of course, it's also going to be up to you, Cancer, of what you want to do with it or whether you even want to do this with them. Okay, I'm gonna leave it here. I hope this was useful to you guys. If it was, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. And until next time,